All right, man. Vietnam Crypto Insights. We got my man Emmanuel here, man. Fresh from Nigeria. You been here? No, you ain't fresh. You've been here about a year, right?
Yeah, I've been here for 1 year and a few months now.
You can't talk. You ain't got to talk so soft, man. We want to hear you, man. We want to hear you. Anyway, man, I've actually bumped into my man quite a few times, man. I used to see him at all the different crypto events, man. You know, I don't see too many brothers at the crypto events, man. And I was like, man, where you from, man? You from Nigeria? So I'm from Nigeria. What part of Nigeria you from, man?
Delta State. I'm from Delta State,
Texas State. How
Nigeria.
you spell that?
Yeah. Delta State has a Demetloa.
Okay.
Data.
Data.
Yeah.
Delta State. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm familiar with a little bit. I don't know my geography in Nigeria a little
Okay.
bit, even though, you know, most African Americans, we can trace our lineages back to Nigeria. I told you that. You know, I've actually got about 60% Yoruba. You're not, are you Yoruba?
No.
No? Which tribe?
You know, these are stuff. There are a lot of tribes in Nigeria, so that there are a lot of tribes in Nigeria. So they have the Hausa, Yoruba, and the Igbo. Let me say these are the three major.
Three main ones, yeah.
So like to due to the three class. So I guess
You two of the three?
no, due to the three class, the Igbo, Yoruba, and the
Hausa.
Hausa. So like Delta, like they are close to the Igbo.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you're like separate.
Igbo.
So you guys have your own war between the other ones, huh?
I would say that it have been like some funny stuff because normally you do know how all these presidential stuff do usually happen in different countries. So I guess let us not talk about that.
Yeah, you don't want to get into politics of it. I know it's pretty rough, man. I've got I've got a lot of friends who's Nigerian and Ghanaian, and from another couple other countries. But one of my friends actually went there several years ago. He said, "Man, Terrence," he said, "if you think the politics in America is messed up," he said, "wait till you go to Africa."
You know, he decided to like just classify or just maybe break it down. So wait till you get to Africa.
Yeah,
so,
man.
yeah, I guess you know that's the reason why we,
Uh-huh.
the citizen, I guess that's the reason why we are strong and that's why we are independent.
Right.
Because when you know like maybe your president, your government, how they do operate,
Yeah.
you know, okay, these people doesn't have a hope for you. You have
Right.
to go out and fight for yourself.
Right.
So I guess that's the one thing
That's
that really do
one
inspire the
aspect.
youth and that really push the youth to like, okay,
Be more
you-
self-reliant.
you have to stand up for yourself, you know, because there's this word they say, if a boy, and okay, when a boy realizes that no man is coming to save him, that's when
Right.
he become a man.
Right.
You know,
Exactly.
you see some boys never get there.
Right.
They remain children. So
Exactly.
is one of the things that do really inspire our youth. So like, you have to like fucking go out there to hustle.
Yeah. You don't have a choice.
Because you yourself, you know, you already know your president, your government, and all that stuff. So they won't be able to like create something that will be able to benefit you. So you need to create something for yourself that will benefit you.
Well, you out here hustling here, man. So tell me how you came here. You know how I came. Everybody knows how I came here, man. I came over here, man,
Like
because my family's here, man. So I love Vietnam. I've actually been here several times before I decided to move 3 years ago. But you just came here a year ago, or about a year and a half ago.
yeah.
And what inspired you to come to Vietnam and get into crypto?
Well, it's quite interesting. You know, normally
Okay.
I'm a crypto lover and a crypto
Okay.
user because even before I came here, I've already been, let me say, a little bit exposed to crypto. 'Cause,
Okay.
I've been using crypto for quite a while. Then when I even get the first time that I get access to let me say when I know Bitcoin, it was 2019. So back
Okay.
then, it was a friend of mine that just showed me, and he just like maybe all these because I could remember there's a app they used to like to farm Bitcoin.
Oh yeah, the Bitcoin farming app
Yeah,
on this phone.
but yeah.
Oh wow.
So when I tried it, like the thing, the return is not much.
Right.
Normally you yourself you'll be wondering like, what these are stuff.
Right.
It's not returning anything. So I guess let me not pay attention on this. So,
Right. It wasn't enough. Wasn't worth
I
anything. Huh?
decided to like leave it for quite a while. So as time goes on, so there was this one project also, because that was when I started using OKS. So it was one project, because that was when I decided to like start doing some research, try to like invest on all these new token. So
Okay.
I got scam for a couple hundred
Oh
bucks.
wow.
No, because it was then that I used OKS to like purchase the USDT and I send to the app to like to invest. So
And it was a bogus app.
yeah,
Huh?
so when I
Oh
get to
wow.
the OKS, I can see like some if when you're using a P2P, you can see like different people. You can see like their orders.
Right.
I'll be wondering like, how is these people really making it? These people have like so much amounts which they are trading and all that stuff. So I keep on watching, paying attention, because normally once when you don't have much information, you won't be able to like make some move. So then I get to understand that like maybe when before Bitcoin was launched, they do like all these farming
Okay.
stuff. So that was when I started following up with like some new coin,
Okay.
like all these new coin that they want to launch, or a new coin that they are farming. So I will get to like participate. But during those years, I didn't get anything.
So was you farming? Do you remember which tokens you were farming and which app you were using?
I guess I tried a lot, but I couldn't because I guess since 20, that was 2020,
Okay.
2020 to 2023. So, oh, I can't even remember the name, because the only app that I know that is still with me because I'm still holding that is this PI.
Pi?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
Because
yeah, yeah,
I've been
yeah.
participating on the Pi also before I also came here.
Pi
Because,
actually did go up like about a year ago.
the,
It
the,
had
the,
like a little spike,
the PI.
but
So
but I don't
I
know.
even
Is that still is that still around?
yeah, because I guess that was the reason why I even get to like be able to like doing some research. So when I came here and I discovered, okay, the project, like
Okay.
the people responsible for the project are from Vietnamese. So that was when
Okay.
I even till now I'm still like trying to like get to connect with the team,
Right.
but I haven't been able to like meet some, like some friends that I do ask, because when some projects, when a project like take too long, people
Right.
that is farming it, let me say normally when something is taking so long, you yourself you sometimes even lose hope. You'll be thinking, will these people be able to launch or something?
Yeah.
I guess that's why some people even.
So which tokens are you? I mean, but you started. You actually you've been in crypto. It sounds like about as long as me. 2019, then,
But
huh?
like.
And that's back when you're in Nigeria, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just that I wasn't much serious about it. And when I fully dove into it, that was 20. That was 2020. Let me say the end of 2022 to 2023. So that was when I fully.
Okay, that's when you fully got involved.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then what I was doing, I was like buying a coin,
Okay.
wait till the coin will go up, take some profit, because back
Okay.
then I'm still like seeing seeing all these other people do posts. I'm still
Right.
wondering like, how do these people really making this so much money? So I get to know, okay, maybe some are like investor, people who are investing, like maybe invest on the coin. Well, they wait until the coin go up before they'll be able to like sell. So
Yeah.
okay, so okay, let me try this.
So you was just doing short-term swing trading for a while.
It's just a short-term investing. Because
But did you meet? So you met some of the people that you first got introduced to it in Nigeria, right? No?
Normally it's only this like the friend of mine
Uh-huh.
that just introduced me to that that Bitcoin farming. So that was the only a friend that like gave me the exposure to the
Okay.
crypto.
But that was
this
in
thing.
Nigeria?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
Nigeria. So
Okay.
normally you yourself, when you see something, when you are interested, you have to
Right.
like keep doing your own research.
Research, yeah,
Keep moving
DYOR.
even like this PI of 18, I've already like invested some couple bucks because there's this PI bridge
Right,
because it was that 2023. That was
right,
when they launched it. Because through there you can like deposit USDT from Binance
right,
and use it to buy a PI because the PI that have already been migrated some because when you're farming it you have to set like some maybe three
right.
years 6 years and
Okay.
lock it. So anyone that is migrated they will lock it even if
So
PI.
how long you gotta lock stuff on Pi though? You said 3 years?
Yeah, 3
Oh
years now.
wow, that's too long, man.
No,
I'm
even
sorry.
the project, like people in this country, they have been on it since like 5 years now.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, because I know
even
Pi came around a long time.
this thing, that's why I haven't been able to like meet some people because some doesn't even like bother to like pay attention because let me say like probably they just see it as old story
Right.
because the thing have been for quite a while now. And this thing, like when I came, the time that I came in here, that was close to the Bitcoin halving. So
Right.
normally you know how some token do
Right.
pump before the Bitcoin halving. So it's when
So when did you learn about the halving, man? You got into it
like normally before I told you that that 2019. So I get to create some stuff. Even this blockchain.
Right.
There's this blockchain because usually anytime Bitcoin hits any major digital like 60,
Right.
50, they'll usually notify you like, okay, Bitcoin is at this price and other stuff. So that was when I was like, I was.
So you got in at 2019, but you took kind of like a little,
Break.
just a little bit of a short approach.
Yeah.
But then you got really heavy when you got in 2022.
No, 20, yeah, 20, let me say the 2023 because it was
2023.
the ending of 2022 to 2023 before I even I came here. So and some token that I bought before I
Okay.
came here, there are some token that I invest. So during the close to the Bitcoin halving, some started performing quite well,
All right.
but I don't know. Let me say I don't have much experience on the technical aspects,
Okay.
but
But when did you learn about the halvings and how that affects the price? Did you learn that before
no, I didn't have much experience.
You didn't have that
So
now?
it was
Okay.
like
So when did you learn that? When
Yeah,
2024?
that's 2024 because
Okay.
since I've been
Well,
staying,
at least you learned it right when the halving occurred. So
before the when sometimes when you are committed, so that will when you be able to like trying to do research on your own to know because
Right.
you have you already invested something in it, so
Right.
you need to make sure that
you
what
got to
you
keep
invest
going
in-
down the rabbit hole. Yeah. I've actually done the same thing, man. I've been really
like
delving for the past 5 years. I still learn about different aspects of crypto.
this is the major reason why I decided to like focus more on the technical analysis because during the bullish movement before the Bitcoin halving, so I don't know when to like take profit in like my staying here in this Vietnamese have really
Okay.
helped me like the time for me to be able to like focus on how to study the technical analysis, because I get to understand because during all those bullish movements, so during all those coin that I bought before, even some I even took some profits, and I even later went on and even FOMO in because I don't have much experience and I didn't even know the technical aspect, so.
But
And
so how did you, what was your first big success that you did in crypto?
let me say normally Bitcoin have been like number one because you
Number
yourself,
one?
you know,
Okay.
like the way Bitcoin have been performing, and it is Solana,
Okay.
and one coin is called OM, like
Om?
OM.
OM?
Yeah,
Huh.
maybe you should just search it. I
I've
guess.
never heard of that. What's that? What is that one about? What's that crypto project?
Like OM is the label. So the token, I got it. I got in early, and I guess it was trending around 0.0 something. Because
Okay.
recently it went to $4. That was even I guess more than 7x. So yeah, these are the token
But what's the project? You said it's OM, but what is the project?
OM.
Crypto project. What does it
It's a
involve?
decentralized
Okay.
blockchain.
Oh, it's a decentralized project.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. This thing, you know,
Have
with
they launched?
like the token have launched for quite a while now.
Okay.
This thing like with the experience and
Okay.
the knowledge I've already gathered from the technical aspects.
Okay.
So I will just say like I'm fully ready for this good trend.
Right.
That I guess I'm fully ready now.
So what? I mean, so you got involved in 2019, 2020, kind of, and then. But I want to also ask you about this, man, because I didn't ask you this. I see that Nigeria is like number 2 or number 3 usually in crypto adoption, and there was actually a report that came out last month that said that a lot of the Nigerian adopters are actually they know their stuff, man. They're like, you know, they're on top of it, man.
Yeah, yeah.
And
You
they
know,
really know the definitions. They know what a blockchain is. They know what the Bitcoin. They know all of the stuff, man. It's like a survey that was like,
if you could recall what I said earlier, you know, concerning about the youth of Nigeria, how they do like to go to the extra mile to
right,
like do whatever they can do to like to earn, you know, because that's the major reason why even if like the way the government of this nation
Uh-huh.
do support all this blockchain and other stuff. We don't have the access back then back in Nigeria.
yeah, because I know
So we don't have the access.
they jailed the guy. They jailed the guys from Binance last year.
Imagine like we have the privilege all these people have.
Right.
So that's it. You know, like back then, 2019, 2020,
Yeah.
2021. So the reason why, like, when I just got in the information that 2020 about the Bitcoin, so the reason why I wasn't able to like get to like dove in deep because it was lack of information.
Okay.
You know, so because back then I didn't even know probably maybe you would be able to like get all these access through internet through like Twitter now. These
Right.
X space, you know.
Oh,
like,
yeah, it's a lot of
if you are-
information out there.
So that's it. So I didn't get all those information earlier then. So that was why there was a little bit breakdown during those years. So. Like my stay here in Vietnam really helped me a lot to like focus on the thing that I didn't know back then.
Okay.
So get the necessary education so that I'll be able to like know what to focus on and what not to focus on. You know, because
Right.
I get to understand investing in crypto. You need to know like what is the reason, what is the use case, what is the narrative of the crypto,
Yeah.
what will be able to like drive this coin.
Right.
You know, so that's it because without that's why they said information is power. Because without information, if you are acting without information, that means you are acting with ignorance because you don't know what you are doing. When you don't know what you are doing, you must surely pay for it because
Yeah, that's happened to me several times. Trust me.
you must surely pay for it.
That's happened to me several times in this market. But
That's
you know, you live and you learn. I mean, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. If you're
No,
not,
for sure,
if
for
you,
sure.
if you're a survivor. But you know, if you're doing crypto, man, definitely do DYOR, man. It's just a lot. Cause you know, this is still a lot of scams out there, man, and it always happens every bull cycle.
No, that's it.
There's like they multiply during the bull cycle.
This thing, even since I came in here, and it was last year that this Telegram gaming stuff started. So I was able to like still participate on this stuff. So
Okay.
like with the little experience I've already have, and with the way they are behaving lately, like the recent tokens and the coin that launched through Telegram. Even recently, I guess Telegram and Ton. So it was an announcement. So we were discussing about because there are projects on the Telegram,
Oh yeah, there's a
but
lot of
they are not
projects.
using a Telegram project. Like
Yeah,
they are not using a Telegram blockchain.
Right.
So he decided to urge them to like you guys, you need to migrate to Telegram blockchain, because you can't be using a Telegram app and you are not using a ton
on
blockchain.
blockchain. Well, there's
So,
a lot of
and,
people that
the-
do
the-
that.
the-
I actually met some people in DevCom that are the same.
this
But you know,
thing-
the thing is, I think the people want the access to the people on the Telegram. That's why they do that.
Yeah, because that was
Because
because
there's
of
billions
the,
of
the,
people
the
on-
population.
there's a billion people
and,
on
the,
Telegram?
The adoption, yeah. You can even imagine like there's this project called Hamster. You know,
Right.
It was like, is it? Let me say 300 to 400 million user
Right.
farming on one.
Right. Yeah, I remember that.
One project. So, and I guess it's because of the population and the way people do like adopt through Telegram. So that's why a lot of projects just decided to like join the Telegram gaming and other
Yeah.
stuff. And this stuff due to this recent announcement. So I guess it also help the Tom ecosystem, because Tom token is among the one I've been like watching at, because I guess it will perform. So that's the open
Right.
block.
Now, but we went to stuff. I seen you at the one for Tone. They had a Tone event. I think look short.
yeah.
Sure, I think. But then they had the Swede. We've been at the Swede
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
together and some blockchain stuff, the crypto exchanges and stuff like that. But what do you think out of all the projects that you've seen here? I mean, that's not only from the projects that's here, homegrown, but also that's entered
yeah.
here. Well, out of the projects that you've seen here in Vietnam, what do you think is going to be the hottest this year
Like
for this cycle?
the from the event and the seminar that I've already attended. No,
Yeah.
you-
And the workshops
the
that
workshops,
we've
so
been to. What do you think is going to be the
from
hottest
this,
one?
you can see Super Team Vietnam about
Yeah.
Solana. So
Yeah,
that
Solana.
showed how Solana are really like trying to like spread to different countries, and which is also good
Yeah.
for the token, because that's one thing I get to understand. If you want to like make your brand open, you need to go to different locations to open some workshops,
Yeah.
so the people over there will be able to like know your product. So
Yeah.
like the Solana. So normally Solana is
Yeah, I know
is
the
among
Solana super
the
team, yeah.
top. This Sweden.
But you know, they do that ecosystem thing worldwide, man. Because I remember I've been over to their office and they have like the global call like once a month.
Yeah.
And then they show video of people in Paris and in the UK. And I think they even showed a team in Nigeria as well. So they have Brazil. I mean, they got a team all over the world. And what they do is they give them, they give the community the autonomy to build and create and to build and grow their own community.
No, that's really important, because
Yeah, I think so too.
you need to like find a way to make your brand globally if
Yeah.
you want to excel, if you want your token to perform well. So and there's this one book that I was reading. It was about stock something. He said why pump the price if you can distribute the token.
Right,
Because
right.
normally, you can see like all these stuff. If token is trending, you can see people are still buying at the top.
Right.
So there's a reason why they do like to pump the token,
Right.
so that they will be able to distribute it. Because people like to focus on where there's activities.
Right.
Like blockchain that's trending and other stuff. So that's it.
Yeah. But so what's your prediction for this year, man? And then we'll wrap it up because it's starting to get noisy in here. I don't know if they're gonna be able to hear us on this show, man.
like the prediction, one
What do you
thing,
think? What do you think is? What's your prediction for this year, man? What's your? I want to know. I want to your perspective.
my perspective on the on this bull run, because
Yes.
there's still we still have a long way to go.
Yeah, we still have a long way.
Like for the
I hope, unless the world economy messes up.
This stuff for the Bitcoin trading, I was even expecting it to like even drop to 80 before the bull run continue, but I guess it didn't happen to the way that I was even expecting, because I was thinking maybe it will be able to like retrace so that it will be able to like gather some strength to be able to push up. But normally like this UX adopting and other stuff. So like you can see even all these big companies who are already be participating. So the millions of dollars have been already be pumping in for the Bitcoin, and what I'm even expecting. So I guess it will even went aside to like let me say more than 150 to 200 this year
For a Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Okay.
It will move that high. And then for Doge coin, so I'm hoping probably maybe to be able to win to
Are you a Dogecoin investor too?
even a Shiba.
I did my top 10 list a couple weeks ago, and I was dodging Shiba. I mean,
Shiba,
like I said,
I didn't even
I'm not really.
Tell you the story about Shiba.
I got a Shiba story too.
Yeah, back then when I get to know this OKS, so Shiba was one of the first token I purchased on OKS. So it was one of the token which I've been holding for long. Just that because before, most of the time, so for what I do just take profit. I won't bother to reinvest.
Okay.
I won't bother to reinvest, but like normally, it's still performing quite well. Like.
So when did you get Shiba the first time?
I guess 2022 or 2021. So.
Yeah, I got 2021.
2022 or something like that. So that was when I bought the.
Did you get it before the big pump? When it went up like 10,000%?
No.
Oh, I got it.
It was after.
I got it before it went to 10,000%.
It was only the paper that I
you
got.
got the pay. They got the okay.
Before.
Oh, so that's where you got all your money. Then you came to Vietnam after that.
You got the nice Gucci outfit, right?
Normally, I decided to like diversify my portfolio into different altcoin and other stuff. Because one thing I understand, you when you are investing on all these token, you don't have to put. Like say you don't have to put all egg in one basket.
You don't.
That's why I decided to like spread. So
especially when you're doing meme coins, I think it's just put a little bit. Never put a lot in no meme coin.
There's this saying, always invest the amount you can afford to lose.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if you didn't invest what you can afford to lose, that's when you lose it, you will like. You even be saying all this stuff is a scam. So it's because you don't know like the things and other stuff. So that was it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So let's be watching that for what 2025 have for us.
Yeah, man. I think we're gonna be good, man. I think we'll be good. We're here now. We chilling. We're at the coffee shop.
Let me say we are ready to experience because this is the first time the governments now are involved in the Bitcoin. Let me say in the crypto.
You talking about the Vietnam government?
Yeah, because one thing you need to understand, because there is a saying. They say if you can't beat them, you join them.
Yeah.
If you should recall, like for years.
Yeah.
The governments have been fighting because they didn't, because before they do see it as something like scam and other stuff. So they have been trying a way to like stop it. So
Right.
they were not able to. So that's why.
That's why they're embracing it.
So
Yeah.
that's why I said if you can't beat them, you join them. So
And find a way to tax it and make money off of it.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing right now.
and
It's
this,
coming down the pipe.
I don't know if
Do you think they're going to do that in Nigeria too? Because it's still kind of
one thing like for me,
Uh-huh.
I really doesn't pay much attention.
Pay much attention to.
Like,
Well, you're
I
not
don't-
there.
no, no,
Okay,
no.
so you
I don't-
ain't
I
got to
don't-
worry about it.
I don't want to be distracted.
You don't have to worry about it. I hear you.
I don't want to be distracted. So
Yeah.
I don't know if they are willing, but I'm sure like even if they didn't adopt now,
Yeah.
probably maybe with time they'll be able to
Right.
like know, okay, this is the future, man.
Well, they can't stop it because I know
Like,
I've
this is the
I've
future.
met people. You know, I told you I went to DevCon in November, and I met some guys that do hackathons in Nigeria, and
Like you know,
and Ghana.
You know, the future is already here.
So I know that there's a lot of activity there. They're in the top 2 or 3 on every survey as crypto adoption in Nigeria. So I know it's a high level of crypto adoption over there. They can't stop it.
The reason why this cryptocurrency is the future, like it helps a lot in the
Right.
payments. Like since I came here, all I've been using to pay all that time, like house rent, like is through the coin that I have,
Yeah.
and is more reliable, more faster.
Yeah.
So that's why I still believe on this stuff that this is the future of payment, because
Yeah.
now we are living
It's
in
global.
in the world of multiple blockchain. So
Yeah, it's global. It's global, and everywhere you can use it everywhere. As long as you have some sort of payment off ramp
like
somewhere, you can go use it.
even people that don't realize it now. So I believe with time they'll be able to realize it. So they'll be able to join if they didn't decide to join now. They'll be able to join later.
Yes,
Because when you know, and then secondly, like the way people do FOMO
Yeah.
in the crypto market, when you see, and most time people do like to do what others are doing.
Yeah.
They just want to see someone take the first step. You know.
Yeah. They don't want to be.
If you should
They don't want to be the guinea pig.
like this El Salvador,
Who?
the El Salvador,
El Salvador.
El Salvador.
El Salvador.
They
Okay.
are the first.
First country.
Yeah.
But
that-
you know,
that brings,
You know, Bhutan. They're the first country that set up the reserve.
Okay.
So they just did that, I think, about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
So now you have the country that do the mining, like El Salvador, and there's like 4 other countries, like Oman. There's 4 other countries that's doing mining now. But there's also the reserves. So now you have strategic reserves taken, and then if there's actually a big influencer, Simon. I think it's Simon Cowell. I can't think of his name. Simon Chow. I can't remember his name, but he's heads up a company, and they actually help countries set up. So there's actually a number of countries, he said, that are looking at doing the strategic reserve. So that's going to create more FOMO.
Yeah.
On a
And,
global scale.
One thing I understand is that like Bitcoin,
Yeah.
the US government,
Right.
let me say, they do influence other countries.
Yeah, they do.
If you should notice, most of the things that once the US, once they join, other countries would like to participate, because that's why I said they do influence other countries.
Yeah, the currency situation is messed up. You know, I think I think this crypto. This is one of the things I like about crypto. Crypto is a balance. It's actually a great counterbalance to the dollar dominant and domination that's actually affecting other countries. Because I mean, that's not fair for a lot of countries, because a lot of countries, if they don't do what the U.S. likes, then they gotta face the wrath of some sort of punishment, some sort of devaluation of their currency, some sort of penalty. And then what happens is they suffer, the people suffer. So, you know, I think that this crypto is actually the great counter reaction to that.
Yeah.
so that people aren't sitting there like in Argentina, like for the past couple years, where they have their money and then it's worth half as much or a quarter of as much the next year
yeah.
because it's been totally devalued. But yeah, let's wrap this up, man. We'll get out of here, man. I think it's.
What I have to say is that
What's your closing thoughts?
when investing, invest wisely.
Yeah.
Because that's the most important thing. You need to invest wisely. You need to do your research. Most important thing.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't do your research, that's when you get to like what you didn't even expect, the unexpected. That will be what you will get when you fail to do your research. And secondly, don't invest ignorantly. So you don't have to invest ignorantly. You have to know some stuff. So because there's this saying, you can only use what you know to
Yeah.
get what you want.
Oh, okay.
So, because that's why it's important to get the necessary knowledge before you be able to like join the investing of a stock. So
Wise words, man.
Yeah.
Wrap it up, man. I'm looking forward to your show. My man's coming out with his own show too, man. Good seeing you again, man. I'll probably see you at the crypto event tonight again,
Thank
for
you
sure.
for having
Always,
me.
man. But yeah, you're gonna be watching out for my man's show in a couple of weeks, man.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm trying to pride him along. He's actually in the final stage of wrapping it up, man.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I told him, so you just got to get out there and do it, man.
It's really good to experience all this stuff. So
Yeah,
guess
man. You
it's-
got the
it's-
knowledge, and you might as well share it.
It's quite interesting. So.
You got the knowledge, and you've been in the same crypto circles as me, so you might as well share it, man.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a lot happening here, man. But yeah, we'll see you guys next week, man. Just wrapping it up here, man. It's
All right.
getting noisy, as all coffee shops here do.
Enjoy your investing.